Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Hi, I'm Zoe Flippen. I'm going to be playing Eunice in Streetcar Named Desire with Unified Theater Company. This is Jenny. She's going to be the costume designer for Streetcar. I think I speak for both of us when I say that we're really excited to be doing this show. Yeah, I think it'll be a really great opportunity. We're getting to work with some of our really great friends that we've met through Longwood Theater in an entirely new setting, working in new dynamics. I think it'll be a really, really cool opportunity for all of us. And so what we're doing today, because I said, you know what, let's go out of the box. Let's do something new. So we're doing a mukbang, which is essentially simple concept. We got some food, we got our cookout, we got our flamin' hot Cheetos. We're ready to sit down and talk about theater, you know? So let's just get down to it.
First of all, I gotta take this top off.
Do it. Do what you're gonna do. Okay, so Jenny.
Yes.
How did you first get involved with this production?
Well, kind of started this summer. Kaden texted me, and she was like, "Hey, costumes," and we talked about it a little bit, and we kind of settled on the fact that I could try to design the costumes, and then that I would design the costumes. So it's kind of just through her having confidence in me.
Yeah.
So it's really cool. How'd you get involved?
I mean, very similar concept of Kaden saying, "Hi, I'm starting my own theater company," and then I said, "Oh my God, that's amazing." She said, "I want you to be in it." I said, "Yes." Since I don't get the opportunity very much to act, I thought this was perfect since I love working with Kaden.
Yeah.
Because I worked with her as a director when I was a stage manager for her show, and I know that she's a great director. And so I thought that it would be a really good opportunity for me to work with her in a new dynamic for me.
I agree. I think the reason I was the most excited is because, since I've been trying to do more and more in costumes, like to have that little bit more of a opportunity was really kind of special.
Absolutely. Yeah. Because even though you've done costumes before, getting to actually design a show, I think is a really interesting.
Whole nother.
Yeah, it's a whole nother ball field. Ball field. Who's to say? I love cookout so much. Oh my God.
I'm so mad they didn't give me my chicken nuggets.
You should sue. You should sue. I guess what I'm thinking is, I'm wondering how different working for UTC will be versus Longwood Theater. And I think it's definitely a different dynamic working with your professors versus working with your friends.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Because in the past I've done theater where I was working with, it was an entire company of my friends.
Yeah, exactly.
And we had a lot more artistic freedom with our work. And also we were writing what we were doing, so that's also a whole different thing.
But I feel like it's different because so at Longwood it's you're with your professor, so it's these these adults that are clearly they have all this background and everything, and Kaden has a lot of background, she's a wonderful director. But it's also different because we met her in a different setting. We started off as we were her friends because we came into Longwood and she was this great influence on us, obviously. But then we have that level of respect for her, obviously, because she was a senior. So we have that level of respect, and you've worked with her a lot before. Yeah. So we already that level of respect is still going to be there, but I think it's just a different relationship, and I think it'll be very interesting I think it'll help a lot, honestly, with the process, because I think it'll be not a lot less stressful, but a lot less intimidating.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I do. Yeah, I feel like in the past when I've worked with professors or teachers versus working with my friends and more mentor figures, like with Kaden, it's a totally different relationship, but you learn a lot from both.
No, I think there's honestly something to learn from every experience.
Me too. What are you doing right now in Longwood?
For Longwood Theater, we're doing translations at the moment, and I am the wardrobe supervisor for this show. My second time.
Yeah.
You worked with me last time, I think.
Yeah.
I think this show is gonna be good. I'm really excited. I have a lot of new people on my team that I have not worked with before.
Yeah.
On any capacity. Even if they've been at Longwood, I don't think I've really worked with like Grayson on a lot of things.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be a really good experience to see how well I can work on that leadership role.
Yeah.
So yeah. So what do you do for translations?
Well, I'm paint charge. Well, okay, technically scenic charge because there's equal amounts of paint and building for this show. So building, I don't know, like a stone wall out of foam. It's very interesting because it's my first time being a paint charge.
Yeah.
And there's already so much work that is going into it. And I'm learning so much, which has helped me out so much because I, at the beginning of this process, was very much so like, this has to look exactly like this, and this has to be this, and this has to be that. And an interesting thing with paint is that when you start out, you really need to like have exact measurements and exact ideas. And I more and more have been able to be like, okay, a splash of this, a splash of that, maybe this to make this cooler, this to make that warmer. And it's been interesting to me how fast I've been able to catch on to that because I thought it was going to take me ages, and I know that I'm still learning.
Of course.
But as a paint charge, I feel like I'm learning so much about, as a theater education major, as someone who wants to be a theater teacher later in life, I feel like I'm learning so much about how I want to run a classroom and how to help people get to the place that they need to be. Because I've been working with a lot of people who aren't even technically on my paint crew, but still knowing, okay, these words are going to help this person, but maybe I'm going to need to describe this differently to that person. There's been a lot of that, and I feel like very lucky to be able to understand that.
This was me. I think it was very, you are very good at that, and I think that shows how good you're going to be at being a teacher.
Thank you.
Because I know nothing about paint at all. And even today when I came in and helped you, that was a very good experience because there was never a moment where it was like, why don't you understand how to do this? It was okay, well, you don't understand these terms, so let me just try to figure out how to word it so that you'll understand it better.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
I mean, that's all I've got to say.
I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, I think we've covered all our bases.
I'm really excited for the show.
Streetcar Named Desire. It's going to be really exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a great show. And the show benefits not only us, but a lot of local organizations and a scholarship for our good friend Denise. So yeah, come see Streetcar. Okay, bye.